The number of COVID-19 cases in Thailand has fallen for the fifth consecutive day as of yesterday. 22 new cases, so the total to date is 2,579. 2 new deaths, bringing the total to date of 40, and 70 people released from care after overcoming the virus. Good news then, but with the worry that as we're now in the traditional Songkran period, many will still travel to the north despite a ban on all celebration, then sharing whatever they carry with those in the villages up there. Here in Pattaya, poverty is setting in for many, those involved in the entertainment industry, from chrome pole swingers to those who operate ferries and boats. The spread is already across the city, seeing many selling whatever they can to buy food, and in other cases relying on free food handouts. Pawn shops, of course, are having a field day, but for those on the breadline, despair is setting in. Important news regarding the new checks that are going to be introduced into the city. Pattaya will start a one-day trial of new road checks tomorrow, that's from 3 till 6 in the evening, before the official full-on launch on Thursday for at least 15 days. 8 screening points are being set up, with the Grand Bella Hotel seconded as an emergency facility for high-risk patients. New lamp testing, just introduced here, will be used around the city. 2,000 units are available already and are designed to detect potential COVID-19 within 45 minutes, so we're told, and they're also non-invasive. Going for a check will qualify you to use an app on your telephone that tracks you, but also tracks any high-risk groups close by to you. Ring fencing is seen as essential, and only those who need to move for either work or to travel to the airport will be allowed through. Thais with ID cards registered in Banglamung will be allowed through, and anyone claiming that they're going to work, either leaving or entering, will be required to show a work permit, along with a document that will show where they're going to be. In addition, forms for those who want to cross the divide can also be picked up for free from all 7-Elevens. You need to fill out those forms before you try to cross. Changes to the check locations have also been announced. Most are now on the Sukhumvit, tented and operated with several lines for vehicles. For non-Thais, you'll need original passports and proof of residence, which can be a driver's licence, a utility bill or a rental agreement, but they must be in your name. The plan is to stop all but essential travel into the city and out, and the roadblocks were being set up before dawn this morning. The railway roads are unaffected by the new checks, so if travelling through the city region, the railway road is an ideal way to circumvent all the check stops. You can expect huge delays at the checkpoints for the first few days as people adapt to them and more have the required documents. At the checks, one line is for those from outside the region, that's outside Banglamung. The green channel is for Banglamung residents with IDs, work permits and completed forms. There'll also be a line for motorbikes, and another for those travelling through and not going into the city. Summer storms hit the region, causing flooding in some areas in an otherwise arid season. It won't do much for the reservoirs, but it certainly helped the plants and those who collect rainwater. We can expect more, and roads this morning are slick after weeks of no rain. An Australian national wanted in his home country for alleged pedophilia, living here in Pathum Thani, was nabbed on Sunday. 63-year-old William Petrie will be deported soon. He'd been living with a Thai woman and her family, but faces charges of sexual abuse on children under the age of 10 in the state of New South Wales. Pattaya City Hall has followed numerous local businesses, including our own, in promoting work from home wherever possible. As of this week, City Hall employees not directly involved in COVID control will work just 4 days a week in their offices, so Friday will see non-essential services closed. The booze ban has kicked in already, and just after a few days, some are trying to take the law into their own hands. Many stores are getting abuse when they refuse to sell alcohol. In one case, 2 Thais tried to break into a 7-Eleven, but were caught later when they did the same elsewhere. Both were truly drunk anyway, and spent the first night in the cells, with probably many more to go. Donations to any of the food-giving stalls in the area are more than welcome. If you spot Thais or non-Thais giving away food, you can always add to their stores. Or, of course, you can drop off food or money at our studios in Soi Chayapuk too, and at the Loft Pub on Mapachan Lake. There are now thousands of hungry people in our area, and your help is appreciated by all. Mitts, masks and meters. Wash your hands, wear a mask and keep 2 meters social distancing is our daily reminder, And with the Met Office promising highs today of 32, dropping down to 26, and a very good chance of rain. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and, of course, to keep up with Fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspataya.com.